Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy MTG back here with another video today. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about what you guys should be doing currently in College Football 26 Ultimate Team. If you guys do enjoy the video, I appreciate your support. As always, do me a favor. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on post notifications. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. So, let's talk about what you should be doing right now in Cut 26. So, new promo just dropped today. That will be included in that name of the game. So, I'll talk about that in just a second. But to begin, what you should be doing is, picking some of the I'm going to use the word guarantee pre-order stuff. If you guys have the game already, you have pre-order stuff. So, for example, what I would do is get yourself a wide receiver between Ryan Williams and Jeremiah Smith. I personally would choose Jeremiah Smith, but if you want Ryan Williams, if you're an Alabama fan and you just love Ryan Williams, that's totally fine too. But pick one of those two guys, because what the next step is going to do is going to make it a lot easier if you have one of those guys at wide receiver. So, what you should be doing is starting to knock out solo challenges. This sounds pretty simple, but doing this will get you guys tons of B&D players that can start to round out your team, help you upgrade your season level, stuff like that. So doing these solo challenges is a really, really good place to start. Now, here's what I will say. I don't know if you want to start with these because they're a little more difficult or a little tougher, I would say, than doing some of the other stuff with some lower overall teams and stuff. But make sure you complete this early access solo string before it goes away, which will go away on this Thursday midnight, I believe, Friday. So keep that in mind. Try to knock this out. It's 10 challenges. They aren't overly difficult, but they might take a little bit of time if you don't have the best team. So in that case, what I would start to do is start with the 101s, 201s, the 01 solo strings. Obviously, I'd go in order: 101, 201, 301, 401. That's what I would recommend doing. So 101, really not that difficult. The only problem is there is 25 of them, and they just take a little bit of time. 201, again, not super difficult. You go down to 19 now. This one, you're only doing 9 challenges in this one, so not too bad. And then the last one, you're also only doing 9 challenges. So knocking this out will give you tons and tons of rewards. You get 76 pluses, 70 pluses, all that kind of stuff. So doing these solo challenges is a really, really good place to start, again, to start getting some free rewards and start to build your team just a tad. Something I would also recommend doing is probably tackling the tower. Now, I will say, I think you want to have an okay team before doing this. And it's not like you need a great team, but for the beginning solo challenges, it's a little more important because you got to score a ton of points. Now, what I would recommend doing is, I might make a video on this. I might just, there's plenty of videos probably already out there on kind of the best ways to do this. This takes a little bit. This does take a little bit. So some of the rewards you're going to get through here, some coin packs, some B&D packs, 73 plus, 73 plus again, 76 plus, then again 85 overall, which we actually have to open here because I already earned it. But these do take a little bit of time. You're not just going to do these in about an hour and a half like you might do these ones. These are going to take probably 4 hours to do at least, and we're talking if you do it efficiently. If you do it some different ways, it might take a little bit longer, but the beginnings are definitely the longest strand right here. Once you get past these might be take like 45 minutes to an hour a piece. Again, it is a little bit of time. Listen, I've been grinding. That's the only reason I have it done. I don't expect you to have it done, and you shouldn't expect to have it done this quick unless you really, really want to be on your grind and stuff like that. If you're super, I've had a lot of downtime over the last day. Now, in the future, that will not be the case, but over the last day, I've had a lot of downtime, so I was able to knock these out yesterday evening and early this morning. But doing this is definitely worth it because you're going to get yourself an 85 overall. You're going to get yourself some coins and some packs, which will open the 85 overall here at the end real quick before the video ends. But doing these challenges is very, very good. Again, takes a little bit of time, but the 85 overall will be worth it. It's a great cornerback. That card will play probably for the next month, to be honest, as a 3 or 4 at that point, maybe even still a 2 for some people. It's going to be a pretty solid card. So AJ Harris for Penn State, which, shout out Penn State, we're in the Rose Bowl sweatshirt today, I think 2008 or something like that. Regardless, make sure you guys are knocking that out. I think that's a pretty good idea, the tower solo challenges, get those done. So again, just a reminder, I definitely get done the early access at some point. I still need to do this. Get done the 101s and get done the tower. And I would tackle these as well. Don't fall behind on the names of the game stuff, because anytime you fall behind on a solo challenge string, it gets super annoying to catch up, and you're eventually going to get yourself a free 85 overall. So keep that in mind. So try to knock those out and then do these as well. These are just some playbooks and stuff you can get, and you will get a ton of coins, and you'll get some players thrown in there as well, some 76 pluses and some 78 pluses at the end as well. So knocking out those is also a pretty good idea. What I'd also recommend doing is if you want to tackle this, you can earn yourself some rewards right here through the overtime event. So I haven't done this quite yet myself, but for this, you can earn yourself a 78 plus BND player at 3 wins, which probably isn't the most difficult thing to do in the world. So I'd probably try to knock out those. You might get some XP and stuff. I'm not exactly sure if you get anything else besides these rewards, but listen, it's 78 plus right now might not seem like a lot. It's probably a starter on your team most likely, and there's a chance that it turns into an 82, an 83. Again, is that chance minimal? Probably, but there's still a possibility, maybe like a 5 to 10% chance you do pull a solid card that will be on your roster for more than just maybe a week, like a 78 or 79 will. But doing this as well is probably a pretty good idea to do right now, and it won't take egregiously long if you're okay at the game. Now, if you have a bad team and you're not particularly great at the game, it's going to take a little bit to do to get 3 wins, but if you don't, I'd probably recommend trying to bump that out. I still need to do that myself. Something else that did come out today was this event. I would try to tackle this. So I've already completed one of the games because I just want to see how it goes. They're 3-minute quarters. Honestly, this isn't going to take too long if you just chew clock. I'm guessing it's going to take about 8 minutes per game. And then what there's 8 different strands. So 24 games total. If it takes 8 minutes per game, you're probably looking at 2.5 to 3 hours, which again, it's a fair amount of time, but over the course of maybe a week, it won't seem like that much, but you're going to get tons of packs. So we don't know what the name of the game blank slate pack is. I'm sure it's maybe, some 70 plus cards. It might not be the greatest thing in the world, but as you progress, you're going to get yourself more coins, and then you're also going to get yourself a fair amount of packs, and some of these packs toward the end might be pretty good. Name of the game packs, I don't know if that is. Is that an 80 plus player? Is that an 83 plus player? Is that a full master? I doubt it's a full master, but could it be some 80 plus players that will fit into your roster and potentially you do pull an LTD or a master? Absolutely. So doing this as well is I'm going to try to tackle this probably here in the next couple of days. I'm going to try to wrap this all up. Again, maybe spend an hour per day on these. It's a good amount of time, but doing these and knocking these out is probably a pretty good idea at this point. Again, you got to win 24 games total. They might not even take you that long. Maybe they only take you 6 minutes a piece, and it's literally only 2.5 hours. Maybe they take you 10 minutes, 12 minutes. You can complete 5 an hour, and it takes you 5 hours, stuff like that. Well, guess what? You're going to be leveling up. You're going to be using your players. You're going to be having some fun, grinding offline and stuff like that. That's the point of this. If this isn't fun to you, don't knock it out. Don't do it. I'm just saying it's a pretty good thing to do right now because, number one, you're going to get coins, and number two, you're probably going to get some players to round out your team, which I keep saying round out your team. And trust me, a lot of you guys are not buying hundreds of dollars worth of packs, so you don't have 82s, 83s at every position. You need the 78s, the 77s, the 76s at the right tackle, at the tight end backup position, at the backup halfback, at the wide receiver 3, at the defensive tackle 2, stuff like that. You need these players, and this is a good way to get the BNDs and save those coins. Speaking of that, also saving your coins is a pretty good idea right now. We don't know what's all coming content-wise this week. I mean, we know, but we don't know how much of it and kind of the extent of where the coins might take you, and stuff will continue to drop over time. So don't go spend all your coins right now because listen, there'll be methods to potentially make coins down the line, so keep that in mind as well. The more coins you have, the easier it is to make some coins. One thing I would also do, steer clear of the pack market unless you're going to spend points on booster packs and stuff like that. Make sure you open the daily recruit pack every time. There's a chance to pull something out of here. We'll see quickly if we pull anything out of this. Maybe a green. It is a green. We'll take it. A 77 right guard. I'll tell you what, that's probably a pretty good pull right now. It's probably 5,000 coins or so. Yeah, that's pretty good. We will take that for sure. We'll sell that off. Just throw it up for a day. Should sell for 5,000 coins or so. But make sure you're opening the daily recruit packs because you guys saw right there. It's pretty easy are these glitched right now? Okay, so we might have just found a pack glitch. Let's see if this is glitched, or you can just open up 2. We do get another green 71 right here. Was it just a quick little glitch? Yep, so we can open up 2 for the day. So keep that in mind if you want to go do that real quick. You can open up 2 of those and you might pull something pretty good. But the only packs I would probably focus on opening is the booster packs if you want to spend a little bit of money. But besides that, probably steer clear of all coin packs right now and stuff like that. But like I did promise, we do have the 85 AJ Harris, so technically we'll get an 85 overall pull in this video. Is it cheap? Yes, because you're pretty sick animation right there. We do get AJ Harris right here, which, like I said, this card's incredible for a free card. 85 overall corner with 85 speed, 81 press, 85 man, 84 zone. You guys can see the rest of the stats. Pretty good card. But that's what you should be doing in College Football Ultimate Team 26. Like I said, tackle solos early, and then focus on that event and the house rules right now. Probably the best things to do at the moment currently in the game, especially for no money spent players, because you can start to, again, build a pretty solid team that way. If you guys do enjoy the video, I appreciate your support as always. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on post notifications. And I'm NTG. Peace out.